Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist with Camping World, and today we're going to go over the 2018 Coleman Light LX 1755 FD. This is a great couples camper, especially if you like to have maybe another couple come with you, as in this short camper you can easily sleep 4 adults. Let's start right up front here. So this will be where your guests would sleep. The thing I love about this is it's awesome for entertaining. You have this huge U-dinette with this massive table, so that way you can sit friends, family, everyone right around here. You can play games together. You know, if you want to entertain and cook a big meal, you can, sit plenty of people around the table and have a meal together. And at the end of the night, this does drop down into a bed where you can easily sleep 2 adults. You have windows on both sides here for nice cross ventilation, LED light up top, and you have some additional storage here. So if you need a place to store those board games, that is where you can put them. 3 doors with tinted glass there going all the way across. Now right here, as soon as you walk in, this is pretty cool. People have come to realize, manufacturers rather have come to realize that people generally take electronics with them camping. So what they've done is they built this nice little charging station. You have dual USB ports here. You have little slots where you can set your phones, and you have tracks kind of running through where you can run cables. So that way you can put multiple devices in here and charge them at the same time. If you want a TV, this is where it would go. They put a backer in the wall so you know exactly where to mount it, and then the appropriate connections are right up top there. Over to this side here is your control panel. Notice how it's nice and high. That way little kids can't get in here and mess with your slide or anything like that. And then right below that is the Multimedia Center. So this unit's great. It's essentially your radio, controls the speakers both inside here as well as the speakers outside. You can adjust the 2 zones right there. So as we move in a little bit further here, what you'll notice is you do have a slide here. Even though this is a smaller RV, this slide really opens this space up, makes it feel, exactly that, nice and open. And this slide out is essentially your kitchen. You have the microwave right up top here, and then under that is your Norcold fridge here. You see this little guy pops up if you have some taller items. Then you have the little drop-down freezer compartment here as well. This one does run off both propane and electric and also has automatic switchover on there. Moving over a little bit further, you get into the main kitchen. Nice upgraded countertops in here. It's not your standard T-molds, a nice thermoformed countertop, which allowed them to undermount the sink here. Big double bowl sink, larger on the left, smaller on the right, and the high-rise faucet make it nice and easy to do dishes. 2-burner cooktop over here, but I like the fact they put it in your horizontal orientation rather than vertical. The horizontal orientation like this, in my opinion, is much easier to use. Right above that is your hood with the light and fan. Some storage up top here. You'll see that's nice and deep. So that's actually really good pantry storage, or if you want to put plates and cups up there, you can do that too. LED light here underneath, as you would expect. Window there, as well as an electrical outlet right over here. So if you need to put like a coffee maker back here, you want to plug that in, that is pretty simple to do. If we take a look underneath, right here, you have 2 large full extension drawers. So, good drawer space here in the kitchen as well, which again, in something this size, you usually don't get. And then you have storage here underneath the sink too. And as you can see, you have plenty of room for a trash can. Now, one other thing I do want to point out is right up top is your AC. This is a 13.5 K BTU AC, folks. That's awesome in a camper this size. Most of the time, they'll have a side mount, not the case here. Now, the bathroom, again, if you take a look, you're able to get a full dry bath. A lot of times they put a wet bath in, this size camper, but that's not the case. And if I had a choice, I'd certainly choose a dry bath. You see your foot flush lever toilet right there, plenty of room. Right up above that, take a look at the great linen closet you have. Plenty of storage here in the bathroom, which is awesome. You have a robe hook up on the wall to the side there, so you have a place to hang your towels. Of course, a vent up top to quickly help moisture escape. Nice big mirrored medicine cabinet there with your sink top right below that, electrical outlet, and some additional storage. And then off to the side here, you have your tub shower with your hand wand to make it nice and easy to wash up. As we step back out, right up front here is the main bed. So if you take a look, you'll see you have windows all the way around. So you have to love that, makes it nice and bright. Of course, you have a couple LED reading lights, storage going across the top. You'll also see right up front you have an electrical outlet. So if you need a place to plug in a CPAP machine or phones, you have that big headboard with electrical outlet there. And you also have storage underneath in the headboard as well. Now that we've seen the insides, take a quick look at some of the outside features of the 1755 FD. Right up front here, you have your two 20-pound propane tanks with a cover. Super easy to get in there. Just undo the two thumb screws, lift up the door, and that'll give you access to those tanks. Right behind that, you see you have rails there for your battery. And then right on the front here is your rock guard. It's kind of like an embossed diamond plate they have going all the way across, which helps protect the front end from some of those rocks and debris that will get thrown up by your tow vehicle. Take a look at this sticker right here too. This is huge, folks. If you're looking for peace of mind in a camper, the Coleman has the industry best 3-year structural warranty on there. That's awesome. That should definitely be something that makes you feel confident about your purchase, is the fact the manufacturer is standing behind their product. Right down here, you have solar prep. If you plan on doing some boondocking, which you certainly can, especially with a smaller trailer like this, having a portable panel may not be a bad idea. And all you have to do is buy that panel, plug it in right here. It's already pre-wired, and it will trickle charge your battery. Of course, this one does have the fiberglass side on here, which is a great look. Nice graphics package. Fiberglass is super easy to clean as well, and you'll have your aluminum structure as you would expect. Right over here is your tank fill. Again, if you're looking to do some of that boondocking and you don't have water hookup, nice and easy to fill up your tank right there, and that one is gravity fill. You see the power awning here, basically spanning the entire length of the camper, folks. Just touch a button to roll that out. Same thing to have it go right back in. LED light strip underneath, so you have light at night, and you have two outside speakers, which are controlled by that unit I had showed you inside. But my favorite part about this is, take a look. You don't have any vents on the camp side. The manufacturer managed to put those all on the off-door side, so that way when your awning is out, all this is great usable camp space. You'll also see you have an electrical outlet here, so if you need to plug anything in, whether it be a cell phone or if you set up a table and have, a griddle to cook pancakes in the morning or whatever, you just that way have a spot to plug things in, which is always a nice feature. Now, as far as storage, you have great storage here. Nice big door. Notice it has a covered hinge. That way your hinge isn't going to rust out and you have a bunch of nasty rust coming down your door. You're not going to have to worry about that. You have a magnet here. It's also slam latch, so you don't have to turn the little toggles or mess with 751 keys or anything like that. And if you take a look inside, nice big open storage area. So even though it's not a pass-through, it's still a huge storage area, and you have the LED light strip in there, so that way you can see in at night. Coming around to the back, you'll see right here you have a spare tire with a cover. The nice thing about having a spare tire mounted on the bumper is that this is the easiest one to get to. So, hopefully you never have to deal with it, but in the event that you do, you know exactly where it's at and it's very easily accessible. Plus with the cover, hopefully it will stay in good shape. And then right up top there, you'll notice this one is also prepped for a backup camera. So if you want a backup camera, having the prep makes it a lot easier to install, meaning that it is a lot less expensive to have that installed as well. When we come around to the off-door side, you see your 30-amp power cord right here. You can just pull that guy out. Same thing to reel it right back in, nice and easy to use. Cable inlet right there. Your city water will fill right up here. Water heater over here to the side. And if we take a look, your termination will be right up front here. You see both the gray valve as well as the black there too. All right, folks, that wraps it up. Again, this is a 2018 Coleman Light LX 1755 FD. If you're interested in this RV and you'd like price and availability, simply click on the link in the description below. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and let's go camping.